Hi. I'd say good morning, but I already edited a video this morning and put it up on YouTube. So I'm going to try not to truncate this too terribly much by moving the days to, well, like Will and RJ do, where they tape the day before and then they put it up the day after. So I know that's a good way to do a daily vlog because then you can get more information in, but anyways, so I'm going to the store because I didn't have time yesterday, understandable, to get any of the taco fixins. So that's where I'm headed off to now. I have to get shoes and stuff on because I'm just futzoed. I made my hair look nice today. Again, I slept in gel. I got home so late last night and then, well, right here. You can just pause the video and click that and it will take you to yesterday's and you can watch that. And that will give some sort of illusion that I've actually gone out and done stuff and whatever. So, unless you've seen yesterday's video, then you're just gonna have some sort of a weird jump and I'm probably gonna be at Freddy's or something. Hi. So, yeah, sorry for the angle, but I have this thing strapped to the cart so then if I'm looking at an aisle somewhere, nobody like reaches over and takes it. So, this is going to be a bit truncated because every time I talk, it seems like someone thinks I'm talking to them, and it may cut out every so often because someone starts talking to me or whatnot. But in response to the movie last night, still no spoilers. As I said in the description for yesterday, that's going to happen. I said Thursday, but that was technically this morning, so it might be next Wednesday. The whole day was screwy, so that I don't necessarily, and this is kind of in reference to Space Music Geek, I'm probably not going to be too terribly thrilled about the movie in a week. But in retrospect, I'm not too terribly thrilled about any movie a week after. So, there's that much in and of itself. But if I go back and say watch Generations, or First Contact, or even back to Labyrinth, I will be thrilled while watching the movie. I'm captivated by the movie in and of itself, but after effects, and it's probably an Aspie thing for me. So it's sort of like don't stay emotionally involved in something that's not currently going on. Because it's a waste of emotional resources, emotional control resources, I guess. Oh boy. Alright. Sorry to cut that off there. I was in one of those long, you can't get out of this aisles until you get to the end. And there was a caravan of large people coming down. And that's why I was like, uh-oh. So I squeezed over to the side because there really wasn't anywhere for me to go, considering I had people behind me. And so they were jerks because they tried to squeeze past, but they were too big to. They were like having to squeeze past so they didn't knock stuff off the shelf on the other side. And then their kid like was staring at the ground and ran face first into my immobile cart. And the parents kind of yelled at me for having my cart in the way. And I was like, I'm sorry, your kid ran into it. They're like, we need to be more careful around children. I was like, I'm trying to be. I'm not even moving. You're whatever. And it was just entitled Americans, I guess. I guess to conclude that thought, it's like if I watch the 2009 Star Trek film, or I watch Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, or I watch Labyrinth, or hell, even The Last Unicorn, for cripe's sakes, I will still be emotionally invested and root for everyone, regardless of how craptastic the movie is, or how craptastic people think the movie is. Because, you know, into the 2009 film, everyone's like, oh, they just ruined everything. I'm like, you people have no idea. We're watching Fringe right now on Netflix. If anybody got through Fringe, like at least to the 4th season, and is not okay with the idea of an alternate universe being slightly out of kink, how did you make it
through. I mean, unless you stopped at season 5 and went, I'm done, or season 4 and just went, I'm done, and just could not handle it anymore. But this is just basically the other universe. They could feasibly cross over. This is just another mirror universe. This is where things are slightly out of kink. Not completely all backwards and Spock has a goatee. This is just slightly out of kink, like on Fringe. Which, guess what? Robert Orsai and all them happy jazz did Fringe. So they're really good at doing a slightly altered mirror universe. And so that's my thoughts on the whole thing. I have to get gas, and I think I'm just going to head home. It's 2:17. Yeah. I have to take care of some exercise stuff today, plus I have to get this thing edited and up at quasi-normal time. So I will chit-chat with y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, the comments already from yesterday are empowering, I guess is the term. So, yeah, I don't know where else to share it without looking like a spammer. So I put it on Star Trek subreddit and the STO subreddit because it is a Star Trek Online uniform, and it is my main character. He's a Trill, unjoined, but he's a Trill. So, you know, I am portraying a character from Star Trek Online. I warranted putting that video on the Star Trek Online subreddit. Does it go on cosplay? Maybe, maybe not. Someone else can throw it up there if they want. Does it warrant Nerd Fighters? Well, I put it on a Nerd Fighters website, not their subreddit. So, whatever. Yeah, I will chit chat with y'all's tomorrow. And we will hopefully get this gray. Oh, we won't get this gray sky out of the way anyway. So, yeah. Bye.